Recently, we had a chance to catch up with Washington, D.C. attorney Andrew O. Clarke to talk to him about what he thinks about people representing themselves in
So I
court.
wanted to tell you a story about the first time that I ever went to court to answer your question. And I went to court and my client was facing a reckless driving charge, $2,500 fine, up to a year in jail. It's a class 1 misdemeanor in Virginia. And I went there and I said, I have my client's life in my hands. Of course, he wasn't going to go to jail for a year, but he was facing a possible misdemeanor conviction, which for him had serious consequences in his employment. So I was thinking to myself, with those types of implications on misdemeanor, why would someone ever want to go to court without a lawyer? Lawyers are not as expensive as people think. Yes, there's some lawyers that charge a ridiculous amount of money for legal fees, but there are other lawyers that are reasonable. If people would actually take the time to just do a quick Google search and talk to the different attorneys in the area, they'll get a wide spectrum of offers for representation, and some of them might actually fit their budget. One thing that you want to be aware of, though, is that not all lawyers are the same, right? So there are basic things that all lawyers know, but then there are other things that only lawyers that either practice in that jurisdiction know, or things that lawyers that are more experienced probably know in terms of preparing you for what the possible outcome could be. And then there's other lawyers that are just more creative than other lawyers, and they can think of different solutions to different problems. So those types of things are invaluable, which is why it's important for you to get more than just one quote on a lawyer, to get 3 quotes, to understand, what this lawyer can do for you that lawyer can't do for you, and have the lawyer actually sit down with you, whether it's over the phone or in person, to actually tell you what it is they plan to do with your case. If they say they can't tell you, then maybe that's not the lawyer for you. I know for me, anyone that calls me that knows the facts surrounding their particular case, I can right then and there give them options, but it all depends on what the evidence is. And until you retain me and I can really view how much evidence there is, I can't give you a concrete definition, but this is what I'm going to be doing on your case, just like any other service.